What is up, guys? It is Monster Chapter. We're back in this thing for some more wager match action, and this is actually another double header. It's actually round 2 and 3 that I had against this guy named Gabe, and these are 100K matches apiece. And we are on the Xbox side here, trying to get our coins up, trying to get our team together, trying to be able to compete against these Xbox guys who just all seem to have top-notch teams. You know, 94 overalls. You've got the Lizard Squad rocking the 98. There's some other 98s. There's 97s, 96s, 95s. They just got all kind of crazy stacked teams. And, you know, we're trying to get our team in a position to be able to compete against those guys. So you will definitely see our team put together as well as the growth that will be happening. This gameplay, again, is from December. So that's why you see Bo Jackson. These are the 90 overall Bo Jacksons that they had for free. So that is the time frame of this game. Happened right around then. I think that's mid-December roughly. But either way, this is a 100K match. He did end up winning the first game. And one thing you're going to notice, which happened in the first game a lot, it happened in the second game a lot, and it happened in the third game a lot, is fumbles, fumbles, fumbles. And I'm telling you, when you fumble at the ball, when you're giving up cookies all the time, it can be very frustrating, especially when your offense isn't playing at the level that it needs to. And, you know, you're just basically playing very defensive matches. It's super tough when it seems like your drive is finally going good and you just end up fumbling the ball. And so we will count the number of fumbles in this game. I think, oh my gosh, I don't know how many times it was, but it was a ridiculous amount as we get lucky right there that he didn't pick that off. And we just throw a terrible screen right there. So as you can see, the offense isn't doing too much. Luckily, we found my man Mike Evans across the middle right there. Now at this point, this is rising star Mike Evans. And, you know, he's decent, but he's definitely not the 90 Mike Evans. 90 Mike Evans drops the ball a lot less and is a lot better. But with that said, that new Matthews that just came out is, woo, he's basically Mike Evans on steroids. I mean, if you compare the two, they're equal, or Matthews is better in just about every single stat that matters. And, you know, I'll talk about some of the other players, you know, that I really like that are, you know, kind of brand new, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts on them. But again, this is a 100K wager, and right here, oh my gosh, he just, I don't know, his running back just went up there, and Bo Jackson just made my dude look completely foolish on that play. But what I wanted to talk about in this video, guys, is actually more details on the tournament, the Madden Community Championships of 2015, if you will. That is what the tournament's being called. And it's going down February 21st and 22nd. $12,000 in prize money to be won. And it's two separate tournaments. One tournament's going to be on the PlayStation 4. The other is going to be on the Xbox One with $6,000 in prize money for each of them. First place, $3K. Second place, $1,500. And third and fourth place, you're going to get $750. And this is going to be going down at the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino. So that's that, you know, and it's going to be going down Saturday and Sunday. So, you know, just keep in mind, if you want to check it out, if you want to go, it's going down, guys. I will again leave another link in the description for you guys that are curious about it. And there will be a live stream about it. It is being hosted by ATL Gamer Society. Shout outs to Armando and those guys down there, as well as Gamer Saloon. And shout outs to those two parties for coming together and doing something real big. You know, Gamer Saloon's big for the money games online and online tournaments. And, of course, ATL has been holding it down there in the Atlanta area for the, you know, LAN matches, if you will, or head-to-head games, whatever people like to call it. You know, the in-person tournaments. big things right there. So definitely, if you have not already, man, you know, check it out. Show your support. If you can go, definitely do that. And, you know, continue to show the support for the tournament scene. That isn't quite up to par as what it used to be way back in the day. But, you know, it's trying to make a comeback. And if we can continue to support these things, hopefully we can see some of those 25K, 50K, 100K tournaments in the future. So, with that being said, we are getting to the end of this game, and we get a fumble. Give me them cookies. And with that, that's going to wrap up this ball game. We're going to go ahead and be able to kneel this one out. So that pretty much put us back at even. So this last game, the tiebreaker, is going to be the one that leaves us with either 100K or 100K out of our pocket. So hopefully we can get this W as he hits us with a nice dot across the middle right there. Nice little short pass, and bam, we get him with a sack on the next play. And bam, we get him with a sack on the next play. We get him in a 3rd and 26. And what does he do? He just chucks it up. And that is the 4 verticals play out of the bunch tight end formation out of pistol. That middle streak is pretty glitchy. You know, I didn't know it at the time. You know, again, this was when I was still learning the game a lot. Like I said, right now I feel pretty good about the game. But at this point in December, I was definitely just learning a lot. And a lot was being learned every day, offensively and defensively. What worked, what was successful, what people are doing, etc., etc. So I didn't know too much about that route at the time. But it turns out that that middle streak actually tears up cover 3. For whatever reason, the dude on the left doesn't cover it, and then the safety in the middle doesn't cover it. He just kind of gets left up in the middle because the outside corner takes the outside streak or wheel route or whatever the case may be, and then the middle safety kind of plays no man's land. Sometimes he guards that streak going across the middle, kind of the angled streak, and then once in a while he'll cover that middle streak, but often that middle streak is left wide open. And if he's not left wide open, if you're playing somebody that's really good, they may know how to user catch it, which, you know, if you paid attention in the last game, you may have seen Skimbo user catch that route a few times with Calvin Johnson getting big. So, you know, definitely if they know how to use it, it's definitely a route that could be, you know, spectacular catched or face caught or whatever you want to call it. So, altogether, a very dangerous route and one you definitely have to pay attention to. And even double covered sometimes, again, they can get that spec catch. So you got to make sure you got a guy in the position to actually be able to make a play on the ball. Otherwise, you're going to be in a world of hurting. Right here, he chucks one up, but we are able to get an interception from the Hail Mary play. My main man, Antonio Cromartie. And look at this. We get a face catch of our own Mike Evans. Gets us in the field goal range. And look at that. Gets it in for the 3 points. And that is very huge because we get the ball to start the half. And my main man, Bo Jackson, even though he's a 90 overall, he's taking off. And oh, no, I thought he was gone. I tricked myself there. Got a little too excited, but hey, it is what it is. I like Doug Martin, man. You know, back then he was definitely a good back. But I have since replaced him with Jonathan Stewart, the 91. I feel like he's a great backup you know, receiver or running back. You know, he can kind of do a little bit of everything. He's kind of like Doug Martin on steroids or Latavius Murray on steroids. Like, he's just a really good budget back if you need one. I think his rating's a 91. Again, that's Jonathan Stewart of the Panthers. But again, I'll be going over all the players and stuff that I like. In this game, I'm actually using the Rising Star Mike Evans, but the 90 Mike Evans is a lot better as he dots us up the field here because he drops the ball a lot less. And speaking of that, again, that Chris Matthews, you got to get him if you have the coinage to do so. So right here, we force a fumble, or at least we thought we did, and he ends up being able to get 3. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That's big because now that only puts him down a touchdown. But we give the ball to my main man, Latavius Murray. Yes, that is not DeMarco. That is Latavius. You know, I don't know why. I really like Latavius Murray. I feel like he's a better version of DeMarco Murray, but he just can't catch as well. And then right there, we try to get a face catch. Again, I suck at face catching. Like, I'm one of the worst at it. I have gotten better recently, but back when I played this game, I was just awful. I threw picks all the time trying to face catch. Just didn't work out for me, and oh my gosh. Whoa, buddy. How the heck did he catch that? I don't know. And then he got a face mask on top of that, and then we drop a pick. Like, it just seemed like when I was playing this dude, everything seemed to go his way. You know, when you play one of those people that just, you seem to be outplaying them, but it just seems like they get the fumbles, they get the 50-50 balls, they get the balls to go through defenders' hands, and they get the drop picks. They just kind of get a lot of the little breaks to go their way. That's how it seemed like when I was playing this guy. But, you know, we're on defense here. We got to get one more stop. We get up to a 4th and 20, and he chucks one up. Is he going to get it? It hits his hands, but no, we're able to get that stop and get the W, so we leave with the coinage and with the win. Again, guys, check out the description below for the information on the Las Vegas tournament going down the 21st and 22nd this month. And that's going to do it for your boy. Till the next time, more gameplay coming soon. We gone.